Hi friends! So I'm back again for vlog number 2. I totally did not think that I would ever be recording a vlog again, but I got such a great feedback from everyone. Like, it was so amazing. It was pretty crazy to read my emails throughout the day and see all the wonderful comments that everyone left. And it was super inspiring because I posted it on my personal Facebook page and had a bunch of my friends watch it, and it kind of inspired my group of best friends and I to start our own little virtual coffee date. So that's super fun. We're going to do that tomorrow morning, or no, well, it's Friday. I'm watching the vlog, so it will be tomorrow morning, but Saturday morning. So if we were having coffee, I would show you that I am drinking my lime refresher from Starbucks that I got the other day. It's really good. It took me a minute to kind of realize that I liked it, and which is obvious because I put it in the fridge, and that was, I think, on Tuesday, and now I'm drinking it. But it's good. I was pretty baffled at that it had caffeine in it, and I got it at like, I don't know, 3 o'clock on Tuesday, and after a couple sips I realized, like, oh my gosh, if I keep drinking this, I will be awake until 3 a.m., and I did not need that. So, I don't really know what to talk about for this vlog. I was trying to come up with ideas, and I was just like, oh, if I make a list, I'm gonna look all corny, like having a list in front of me, like, oh, I should talk about this, and then this. So, I just thought I would talk about some things that have really been on my heart lately, and I do actually have this little piece of paper that has some stuff on it, but it's just a word. When we were in church on Sunday, we checked out a church in Pensacola, and the message was like a video message done by this guy who was super intense and super crazy, and like you kind of didn't know if you wanted to like him, but then you did because his message was like so powerful. And he talked about this word, and I'm going to look down to make sure I say it right. The word is hupernikeo, and it was like such an intense word, and he said it over and over and over again, and Scott and I have been talking about it a couple times this week. And basically the word means to vanish beyond recognition, to gain a decisive victory, and my favorite definition for the word is to exceedingly more than a conquer, which is crazy to me to think of that word. Like, you didn't just conquer something, like you totally rocked it and blew it away. And he was using that in the message for with Christ you're an overcomer, which means, was a good message for Scott and I to hear. There are a lot of changes and things going on in our life, and a lot of things that we need to figure out. And so it was such a great reminder that when we put our faith in the Lord and ask him to guide us through it, we're not just going to get through it, we're going to kick butt and take names and do it. And so that was really a really, really, really good message for me to hear, and it's been a really good reminder all week for me. I don't know why I just stopped there. It looked like the video was going to stop, so it beeped, and I thought it was, but actually I was just staring at the screen. So there you go. What else do I have to talk about today? Well, I don't really know. I feel like I'm really finding my voice and my blog, but then there are days where I kind of am like, oh, I feel like I'd just be repeating myself if I wrote that again, and I'm really thinking gosh, how many posts do people want to read about me strengthening my faith and me having these aha moments, hello, where have you been? But that's kind of where my life is right now. I just feel like I'm seeing things in a totally different light and perspective, and I'm just looking at Bible passages that before, I knew what they meant, but they didn't really resonate with me, and now I'm just oh, wow, bam, that is, right to me, this, this verse was, written just for me. So, I don't know what else. well, if we were really having coffee in real life, I'm sure we would have a ton of other things to talk about. And again, I would ask you how your week was going, what you've been up to, how you're enjoying your summer. If you've gotten to the beach lately, we finally got to the beach in Pensacola last weekend, and it was gorgeous. I was so loving it. Like, the water was so warm, and it was so, like, bluish green and clear. Like, I know I'm a West Coast girl, but I don't know if I can go in the Pacific Ocean anymore. And when I went and visited my parents in Guam a few years ago, there is bath water there, and it's gorgeous. And since then, I really haven't gone in the Pacific too much. And now after being out here in the Gulf water, oh, gorgeous. And then combined too with the Caribbean waters that we were in for our honeymoon 2 years ago, like, again, I'm just like, I don't know if the Pacific Ocean is going to be seeing too much of this gal. So let's see, one final thing. I can see my earrings through the video, so I just wanted to show them to you. They're pretty cute. I made them this morning. They're chevron fabric made into earrings. I've been wanting to make them for like months and finally got around to doing it, and I think they're super cute. They totally like stand out, so I'm totally going to be listing those in the shop. And my final thing, so I do have more to talk about. I'm super excited for Monday to come, which is crazy because most people don't want Monday to come. But I'm going to be doing my rebranding. I'm totally going to launch like total new logo, some new products in the shop, and the logo will be for the blog and the shop. So I'm super excited. So you definitely have to come back on Monday and check that out. Okay, so I don't want to keep rambling, but it's almost 7 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog. And again, I just want to thank you all so much for actually like watching my vlog and wanting to hear my silly little California voice. Again, this blog has been such a blessing, and I'm just so baffled by the comments that everyone leaves and like how they've touched my heart and how I'm reading about me touching their heart. Like, it's just, there's such an amazing thing, and I'm so glad that this is where the Lord is taking me and the blog. So I will see you again next week for another vlog, and hopefully I'll have more, some funner stuff to talk about. Is funner a word? I don't know. Okay, bye guys.